Hi, my name is Elise Alter, and I'm the ODMAP Program Manager for the Washington-Baltimore HIDTA. Today, we're just going to do a really quick overview of what's new with our newest Level 2 dashboard release, version 2.2. When you've logged into Level 2, you may have noticed that these updates have occurred, and you've probably noticed with the screen that's displaying on your screen, which details what's new. You can scroll through and take a look at the new functionality features. Once you've already reviewed them, if you do not want to continue viewing this screen, you can just select right here, and you'll no longer view it when it pops up within your browser. Or you can just click OK. Data within the Level 2 dashboard continues to display within the past 24 hours nationally, unless you have selected filters. First, we're going to take a look at just a really quick overview of what's new with our filters. You have the ability to select multiple states at one time. So, for example, if we wanted to take a look at both Maryland and New York, we could do so, and we would just click our filters on, and it will populate data from both Maryland and New York. We also have the ability to compare counties within those selected states. So, for example, if we wanted to take a look at Baltimore City and Bronx, we would be able to do that. If at any time we want to click our filters off, we can see that we have filters selected right now. We can just uncheck all, and it will default back to the default selections. We still have the ability to select incident time between a certain time period. We can also look at incidents this week, this month, this quarter, or this year. We have made selection easier for both fatal or non-fatal. You could show only fatal overdoses or only non-fatal. You can also show only naloxone administrations or no naloxone administrations. You can select, if we go back to take a look at our Maryland, for example, and we select Maryland, we can view zip codes within those selections. So if we just want to look at a specific zip code by the state that we have selected, we have the ability to do that. We also have the ability to search by primary suspected drug. It's important to note that this function will only correspond to if a primary suspected drug was selected. Since it is only an optional entry field, all overdoses may not have a drug selected with it. However, you do have the ability to sort by those drugs. We also have the ability to sort by multiple victim incidents, as well as filtering out any data that was submitted by a hospital. And to end it out, we have the ability to also sort by days of the week of particular interest and hour of the day. That's a quick overview of what's new for our filters. We also have some exciting new enhancements down here with our charts. So we have suspected overdoses per day. So again, if we go back and select a state, it's going to correspond as we continue to select differing filters. And again, since we're in our test environment, we do not have actual data in here. We can take a look here. And so the bar chart is going to be suspected overdoses per day, where you can hover over each bar and it will populate the quantitative number. We also have suspected overdoses by month, so January, February, March, so on to present. We have overdoses by type. So this is going to break it down by fatal and non-fatal and the corresponding naloxone administrations. And you can again hover over those to get that quantitative number. We have day of the week. And we also have hour of the day. You also have the ability now to zoom to your location as long as you have that enabled in your browser. And then we can click the home button to go back to our original view. An exciting new feature is that we have a bookmark location. So if I wanted to scroll into a specific area, I have the ability to add this bookmark and to call it whatever name I would want, to add it in there. We also have the ability to add data, which is available through Esri's ArcGIS online open source data. We have the ability to search by whatever potential data set would be of interest. All right, so if we click by hospital, For any data that is hosted on a URL or a web service, you can just copy and paste that URL right into here. You also have the ability to upload shapefiles, CSV, and KML style formats. It's just important to note that CSVs must have a latitude and longitude associated with them. That concludes our brief update of the Level 2 version 2.2 release. Please feel free to reach out with any questions or concerns. Thanks.